Hello my darlings, welcome to Quits Gaming. My name is Silvermord, and today we will be continuing with more ASMR of Doki Doki Literature Club. And let's see if I can get Streamlabs up and running for us. Not Streamlabs, what am I talking about? I heard that I am very close to... There we go. I heard that I am very close to finally getting the good stuff, more or less. So, that being said, I'd also like to point out that we now have Pokemon Generation 3 available. So you guys are more than welcome to try that. Also, no, I forgot I'm tiny. Also, if I'm not mistaken, there's also a betting thing that you can do, which should be should be all right. There we go. So there actually is a betting command as well, just so you guys know. Alright, and with that said, I would like to get started. Well, sadly, there is no real money, but well, as much as it might hurt some of you, I'm God, it hurts to look at, guys. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be a little like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. I apologize, Sneezy. Right now, that command is only available on YouTube. Unfortunately, Stream Avatars only runs either on YouTube or Twitch. It's one or the other. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Silva. I trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right, but thank you for the host mask. And you guys don't have to bet if you don't want to. I also found out why the dual thing doesn't work. The dual thing doesn't work because YouTube doesn't go off of usernames. It goes off of user identification tags, which basically is like the 20-something alphanumeric string that they identify as your username. So unless you want to find someone's user tag and then paste that, you can't do them, but you technically could if you pasted that. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. I also found out that vaping is against the terms of service of Mixer. I have concerns, Slug. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But, knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. And Silva, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared, that as all the poems were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. She overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. I'm concerned about the chat, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Silva. How's it going, Chi-Chi? I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. I'm sorry, Monica, what? I'm sorry, what? How does Monica know about... Yes, this is a Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer stream. You kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. Monica, you know about that. Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. I stammer, embarrassed. I would not be embarrassed. I would be very upset. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? Makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. Huh. Thank you for the follow. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Is she stalking me? Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I know how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Silva, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Is that more like something a boyfriend would do? Or a parent? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. If she was going to hang herself, why did she put her bow in her hair? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Also, where are her parents? I suppressed my urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. Told her I know it's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. I never laughed, for the record, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never. 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 It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends, groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just sitting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Silva. Monica. You know, I was a little thrown off on the fact that Monica said don't forget to save your game. It was very meta. Didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicly and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Okay, for someone who has never played Undertale, you are banned from quoting Undertale. It's not really boring at all. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. One of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists the manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. I actually read a headcanon where someone believed that Natsuki might be, dyslexic because she likes to read smaller words and likes things with pictures. Besides, a member's a member, right? Monica says she. Silva, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? Hail Hydra. I guess so. Case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit the club, it would make me really happy. Please? I guess I have no reason to refuse. I don't think there is an aim of the game, Leonardo. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Silvermore. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? Look for the materials another time. You're more important. As today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. Section of school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I brought a guest with me. Guest? Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. The club is full of incredibly cute girls. I can't skip. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Well, technically you make choices, Herb. And this girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Aw, thank you, Herb. It's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Silva in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? That would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Silva? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Keep a whole tea set in the classroom. I'm noticing that there is a lot of repeat, but I can't skip it. So I'm kind of trying to spot what's different as opposed to Okay, so these are all things that we've already heard. I didn't do anything. I didn't hang her. I didn't kick the stool away. So I'll go home and write a poem of our own. This is word for word. Oh, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Been trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival. What the? Okay, I don't know why that avatar just slid up the side of the wall. Okay, so far, it's been do everything I can to give you a great time. Okay, everyone. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Monica looks over at me once more. Silvermort, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? How's it going, staff? Girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Oh, I can't wait. No, I'm using OBS. With that, I depart the clubroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, of course Monica. I'd be really happy spending every day with them. Really, Tom? I don't know why. I mean, there isn't really a lot to say. Thanks for keeping your promise, Silva. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I'm sorry. I believe that I have just ingested acid. Or do you have to be dragged here by Monica? Not. Excuse me, Monica. You're in front of the chat bubble. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything. I want to be a part of this club. Even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Okay, so this is a lot of the same. How's it going, Just Pizza? So this is so far just deja vu. It's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Killing machines that lust for blood. The facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... might be a bit of a spoiler. I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not that thing about limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? So it's going to be a nice story. That is indeed a different story than the one that she described before. But because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly physical body get... I'm apprehensive, if that matters. I am incredibly apprehensive about this. I'm not falling asleep. I'm trying to put things together, and I don't want to reread things that I've already read. Because I'm just bathing in... I'm sorry, what? Okay, I don't see anything different. Well, technically Natsuki doesn't have a large bust. I keep expecting something to jump out at me, and that's why second guesses everything she says. That's what you were talking about. And something else about her. We haven't gotten that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. There's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. Puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. Didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. For the record, in my school you'd get told to change if you wore a miniskirt too. Don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Silva, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. Just making sure you didn't do anything to her. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. We start sharing our poems with each other. She might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Just asking. Stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book and then slip back into my bag. I am growing increasingly uncomfortable with Monica. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. Silva, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then you should go home. Her eyeballs popped out. Okay, so same one. Having a good time so far. How's it going, Angie? I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looks for alone time. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. I was sharing poems. Already. Sorry for being late. No need to apologize. Still have plenty of time, and I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Suppose I should get my poem now. I don't remember this being like this, but hole in the wall. Betty wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Is Monica writing this story? How's it going, official Snap and Genji? Monica, Monica is writing something in her notebook. Her eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's brows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. She could say it's fancy. Yours is cute. Well, I miss the symbolism or something. Yes, please like and subscribe. Oh, goodness. Oh. Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry, my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. You want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Better get some Cialis for that sick burn. But you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let's have more to hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she's just noticed I was standing there. And Silva, she's trying to make me look bad. It's not true. She started it. Monica, you're blocking my cursor again. Hey, Silva. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Well, go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am. Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear, well, it looks like they're done. didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. No idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Silva, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Monica's a shady bitch. I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Silva. I'd like to just be embarrassed with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate... Welcome back, Silva. Hi, Yuri. It's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at a desk. I really want to play more of this. Just a little bit more, okay? Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that's ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. Wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know that you really didn't mean it. Silva, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. Make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and... I'm sorry, what am I saying now? Have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worrying a little bit. Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. It's on your mind and sure was nothing. Don't even remember anything bad happening. Kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? I accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear. Since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. I'm kinda weird, but I don't hate you either. Scary. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Didn't mean to be late. Buried at study hall. She was playing piano. Practicing piano. I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite there yet. Sounds cool. Didn't mean any pressure or anything. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I wonder if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Let's start now. Let's find a place to sit. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Need to try to calm down. Won't be able to focus on reading like this. Takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Okay, so she's making tea. Water pitcher and electric kettle. Might as well walk with you. Okay, so she's running out without me this time. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here. So I decide to go look for her. Let's see. Nearest water fountain. It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Normally, I don't really like to talk about politics or religion on my stream, but I wouldn't say that I am a devout, but I do believe there's something. Yes, we can sit on the floor. Give you a growl. Not very good at growls. Okay. Hail Cobra. Yeah, I end up just sounding like I'm purring or... Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Silva. My heart. Stop pounding, Silva. I can't calm down. Can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Silva? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Okay, you need to take a breath. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Those are indeed very creepy eyes. Can you not, like, put your hand over their face? Time to share poems. I've been waiting for this. My heart pounds just holding it. Bad Silva. Not being weird, right? Hard time than usual with concealing my emotions. Kind of embarrassed. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of a god. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. prayer written in blood, prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy snakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. I also noticed that my avatars aren't working. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately. Excuse me, please get out of the way. Thank you. I had to take it out on your pen. The pen fell out of your backpack yesterday. So I took it home for... A pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Not stupid. I know about the time you're spending with Yuri. It's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. Such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today. Just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Silva, earlier you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in and of itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So, I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little bit more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, and I hope you do too. save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. It's meaningless. Delete her. Never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip today. Don't forget to save your game. Tell me you can hear me. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how Blink feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again. Unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Well, they weren't joking when they said that it really escalated quickly. Also, I agree, I can't stop seeing how people with chests have, like, their blazers significantly tucked under them. I know everyone's been a little bit more lively ever since Sylvanmore joined, and we've started with some club activities. So we have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more. It's nosier, more difficult to manage. I think you're looking at it the right way at all. You want to share your passion with as many people as you can. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. Where people can express themselves like they can do anywhere else. Shouldn't be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. We all do. Work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small, right? Take advantage. Agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. I'm not angry at anything. I'm trying to put it together, and I honestly think Monica is behind it. Because she has lost her shit, and she knows I saw something. That's creepy, Ian. I don't know, like, she knows I saw something, and she knows the conversation I had, and why is my character not taking any time off for seeing his best friend kill herself? And she seems oblivious. Yuri never talked until Silva joined. I wasn't even passionate about literature. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Silva want to get more members too, right? Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica went did, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... No, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? It's really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? If starting this club was a mistake. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants it to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Silva. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. This one, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts picking up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? How nice and quiet the club is right now. Just happy with you here. But still, the vice president, it's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Silva? What do you want to get out of the club? He repeats the same question as Monica. I just say giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity... Monica, you're bleeding? I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while, so if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. I'll talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri, things were a little awkward yesterday. I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Let's go home for today. Talk about the festival tomorrow. Forward to it. Shall we go, Silva? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Silva before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Ray looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. It's been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. Things are getting darker. Things are definitely getting darker. Why is the background getting darker? I feel like I'm responsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know? Don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Oh. Okay. Well, with that being said, I actually have gone, I actually have gone 30 minutes over the allotted time. Because I more or less have been wanting to get some of the story over, and I've been really enjoying it since it picked up. So I actually think that Monica's probably the villain here, but I'm not sure, and I don't want any spoilers. So today's Wednesday, so we'll continue this tomorrow, and then have Jack Party back on Friday. And with that being said, thank you all, and I hope you all have a great night. I love you. Hey guys, thank you for watching me. If you like what you see, why not click the like or subscribe button located below. It's because of amazing viewers like you that I am able to continue doing this and do the things I love and the things that keep you entertained, hopefully. If you have time, why not check out our website at www.quitsgaming.com and join our Discord, where we have a small group of people who do voice acting, play games together, do live streams together, as well as you can get your live stream added to it. So I will see you on there.